hear it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then once you can hear it, just turn it back down. That ain't my drink.
Oh yeah.
One, two, man. 1, 2, check. 1, 2, man. 1, 2, check. In the motherfucking facilities one more game, man. You already know what it is. Potroast Podcast, man. Crondo, D-Bold in this motherfucker.
Live and direct, man.
Live and direct, man.
Solo dolo.
Solo dolo, man. You already know what the fuck you do.
We doing it to the hard way type shit today.
To the hard way like Ginger Juice. You know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man. So crazy week been going on. Last week, was you here last week?
Yeah.
I was talking about the Floyd. Yeah, you was here. We talking about
we watched
the Floyd fight. Yeah, the Floyd fight. I'm gonna call it the Floyd robbery.
For real.
Because I definitely don't think it was nothing boxing or anything about that shit. What do you think about that shit, bro?
I think we talked about it briefly before, man. You made a very, very valid point. That shit was dumb because if the comment he made was, I wanted to test my skills and still see if I got it. If that was the case, you should have gave that opportunity to a real professional upcoming boxer in your weight category.
A regular boxer.
Like
a real certified
boxer.
Actually box.
Which you would have been benefiting him and you. You know what I'm saying? Instead of taking that time just to entertain with a YouTuber. Like, that was kind of cheesy to me. I mean, I would have gave that opportunity and that chance to spar. That's what it was. You just gave this punk 10, 18 million to spar for 24 minutes with you, when you could have did that with a professional certified boxer in your weight category.
We talked about that shit for so long. Yeah. Like, he was gonna go in there and just punish him, and he go in there and school him,
and he did.
And at the end of the day, he didn't do none of that shit.
None of that.
And he's calling it a legal robbery.
It was. I mean, I really think you should just get that opportunity to an upcoming boxer. Shit, you could have just let me did it. Hell, I'm 5'5", 150. We in the same category. I'm 42. If you want to test your skills, we about the same weight category. You gave him about the same time. I need 8 months of training for my footwork and for stamina purposes. I'm not worried about you knocking me the fuck out. You know, I just want to slap box for 24 minutes and give me 18, 10 million too then, if that's what we on. I mean, that was some goofy shit.
I don't know, man. I think I'm glad I didn't pay for it.
Yeah.
I'm definitely glad motherfucker ain't pay for it, because that shit was dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
I fucking streamed it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely did. It wasn't even worth no $50. The prelims was better than the other fight. Ocho Cinco got knocked. The prelims was pretty good, man, but overall the fucking fight was stupid. And I guess it was a legal robbery when you think of it. I respect the hustle.
Yeah,
I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm not
anybody get a bag.
Right. I'm not trying to convey that. But
what about the Peter Guns were like that? Peter Guns and Cisco from the Geek with the Creep Squad. You know, they had one too.
Who?
Peter Guns,
the rapper.
Yeah, and the dude Cisco from Love and Hip Hop. They had a boxing match. It's on Celebrity Boxing. It was hosted by Ice-T and his wife Coco.
What was this?
This was that same weekend or last week.
I hear about that.
Yeah, it was actually celebrity boxing period. So they had like 8 matches with so-called celebrities. They had those two were the main highlighters. Yeah. Remember on social media last year, that one dude that got all the big buzz with the meme, the nigga that had no neck. Everybody was giving shit to the black dude.
Yeah.
He boxed on there.
For real?
Yeah. He boxed on there against some other dude. I forgot who it was, but it's basically like YouTube famous faces, shit like that. So he boxed too.
Yeah.
It's 6 of them. You're gonna have to look it up. It's called Celebrity Boxing. It was hosted by Ice-T and Coco. But the headliner was Cisco and Peter Guns from Greek Squad.
Yeah.
And they only did 3 rounds. They did 3 rounds. It was super cheesy.
Cisco, you talking about Drew Hill Cisco?
No, he's a producer. He's a music producer. He was on Love and Hip Hop New York with Peter Guns them. Love and Hip Hop New York. Remember they had a little clique called the Creep Squad. It was him, Richie Dollars, Peter Guns.
I ain't never watched that shit. Yeah,
you gotta watch it. They like all producers basically, like Richie Dollars.
And they all creeps.
They call themselves the Creep Squad because they be doing some creepy. I ain't gonna say they call it creep shit. They do like they'll sign off upcoming artists, a female, and wind up smashing on them, shit like that.
That's normal nigga shit.
Normal nigga shit. Basically,
that's
like
normal. Yeah.
You never watched any of the Love and Hip Hop?
Some of them.
So did you watch the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, like with Stevie J and all that?
Scrappy. Okay,
so
shit,
now they had a creep squad. It was Stevie J. It's going down.
Young Jock,
right? Stevie J. And Lil Scrap. They were called they called themselves the Creep Squad.
Stevie J a real creep though.
Yeah. So they called themselves the Creep Squad of ATL, and of course the Creep Squad of New York was Richie Dollars, Peter Guns, because Peter Guns and Richie Dollars was definitely creeps. And what's his name? The other DJ on there that was actually the founder of Cardi B that shitted on Cardi B. Mm-hmm. This is how Cardi B came out. She started on there.
On Love and Hip Hop.
She started Love and Hip Hop.
I did hear that.
So she was fucking with the dude that had his own label, and he wasn't taking her serious. And she blew up after that. So he was considered in the Creep Squad. I can't remember his name right now.
So the dude with no neck, fought one of the other niggas.
Another YouTuber. No, he fought another YouTuber, another up and coming YouTuber or something like that. But it was like 3 matches with.
And Ice-T put this together?
I think no, it's called Celebrity Boxing. He was just a host. I've heard of Celebrity Boxing in the past. Remember, like they used to have the Play-Doh characters. Yeah,
I remember that shit.
Yeah, so they had it. It happened last weekend as well. Because I follow Peter Guns. You know, Peter Guns is now the new host of Cheaters.
I seen that, and I seen a little clip of that nigga fighting somebody
off of Cheaters.
And wow. Was he's showing them the video, right? You know what I mean? And then Peter Guns is saying, it's like, yeah, man, that's your girl. She getting all fresh with that man. What you want? And then nigga pushed him, and then Peter Guns slapped him, and then they started wrestling and shit.
Wow. Yeah. Well, so they were the headliners. Headliners with him and his guy Cisco off of the show of Love and Hip Hop New York. Yeah. So
as a boxing fan, do you think the shit with Floyd was just a publicity stunt? Would you call it a real fucking boxing match? Do you consider it a real boxing match, even though they was really in there, fighting or whatever? I did see a clip, I don't know if it was official or not, where Mayweather kind of dropped him and then held him up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just watched it on Showtime too.
But that's what they said. But I don't know if that really happened. Niggas was trying to say like, oh, it's an exhibition match that they're not allowed to knock each other out. But that's not true, because if you read the contract on it, they are allowed.
They are
knockouts.
But you're also allowed to change the rules in expeditions as well.
For exhibitions, yeah.
So it's pretty much wide open. It's freestyle and cipher type shit. So yeah, I think it strictly was for the bag.
Period.
Yeah, for the bag and for entertainment. I don't think he made the comment that he did it. He said, "I enjoyed myself.
I want to test my skills." Right? But that's a lame ass
excuse.
You didn't really test your skills against that white boy.
No, you didn't, bro. Because you would have gave that opportunity to a up and coming fighter, certified fighter in your weight category, which would have been phenomenal for you and for his resume, who would have been, because you didn't really do anything but help him out. That's why I said it was strictly for the bag. A YouTuber, you're gonna tell me sparring with a YouTuber does to see where your skill set was still at? You still had it? Like, I can't take you serious, bro. That's like you slap boxing with me, and you already know you do this on a regular. I'm gonna slap box with D Bowden. I know this nigga crack jokes and I lift weights. but I want to see I want to see if I still got it type shit. Like, really? Nigga, of course you still got it.
Shit don't even make sense.
It don't make sense.
Yeah, shit don't even
Like,
make sense.
Get your shit together, bro. I ain't gonna take you serious with that remark. So yeah, that was dumb. That was real dumb, bro.
I see some shit, bro. These feminists or whatever you want to call them.
Okay, Double R said he on his way,
Yeah,
y'all.
he on the way.
Double R the building. He'll be here soon, y'all.
So some shit about concerning Father's Day.
Okay.
For all my fathers out there, you know, who active or try to be active in their children's life.
Mm-hmm.
A new feminist movement going around. Basically, Father's Day is chauvinistic. Father's Day is, you know, fathers can't have babies, mothers can have babies. There's no need to celebrate Father's Day. It's chauvinistic from a feminist point of view, and we should stop celebrating and boycott Father's Day.
Wow. You know, that's kind of
My question is why is Father's Day always a motherfucking issue?
First of all, let's clear up how it goes with Father's Day. We're gonna keep that shit a buck. How many advertisements did you see for Father's Day? Period, right? For celebrating Father's Day.
As far as TV commercials,
TV,
what do you mean?
TV and socialization. Period. Do you see Father's Day baskets out here when Father's Day pop up like they got for Mother's Day? Hell no.
No.
Exactly. You see a couple little Father's Day sales in the sale paper and shit, and they don't celebrate Father's Day like that.
You know what else you don't see neither?
What's that?
You don't see the motherfuckers out there on the corner selling the teddy bears. And
that's what I just said, the little package deals.
Oh, yeah. You
don't
talking
see
about
that shit. You don't see that for Father's Day.
Is it because fathers don't like that shit or fathers don't get no respect?
They don't get no respect, yo. Don't get me wrong. I think Father's Day is already kind of diminished, and it don't get enough recognition as it is. I don't know why. I hope y'all not basing that on the minority community of how you got a lot of single parents.
That's what I think. That's
the way I look at it.
That's what I think.
Because you don't see people advertise Father's Day like that. You don't even hear Father's Day even come up like that. I guarantee you ask every motherfucker when Mother's Day is, they know that like it's a national holiday. Ask them when Father's Day is. You're gonna get a 5 to 8 second pause before they can give you a date. Because it's not celebrated to that full extreme as these feminists.
Is it because daddies ain't in the kids' lives?
I don't know.
Or is it because they just don't get no respect? Period. I think it's a little bit of both.
I think it's a combo of both. And I think that's really being segregated and racist as fuck. Because you're basing that off of probably two ethnic backgrounds, you know what I mean? You need to celebrate Father's Day because at the end of the day, fathers are as important as mothers in parenting, flat out. You need to have a male figure in a child's life, boy or girl.
Yeah, I agree.
Flat out. It don't even matter if about you got a man, you got a boy, I can't teach him how to be a man. You need to have a male figure in children's lives. It balances out the child in a whole. Goes back to the Bible and say, take a village to raise a child. You trying to tell me the village only had all women in it?
Right.
Straight up. Now you sound stupid to say you shouldn't celebrate Father's Day. I don't think Father's Day is on a national recognition like that.
My thing is keep it consistent. If we shouldn't celebrate Father's Day, then we shouldn't celebrate fucking Mother's Day.
Then that's dumb.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like keep it fucking consistent because at the end of the day, both it takes two, the mother and the father, to make the child and to raise the motherfucker.
For real.
So I just think that shit is silly enough. I think a lot of that feminist shit, I don't give a fuck.
Is they doing that because it's pride? Is they saying it because it's pride?
I think that got something to do with it too.
Because it's pride.
Yeah, I think that got something to do with it too.
June is Pride Month.
Right. Yeah, I think that got something to do with it. But like at the same time, that's neither here nor there because even, you know, gay motherfuckers gotta have a mama and a daddy.
That's the way y'all got y'all set up for mommy and daddy.
Right.
So
no matter what roles you want to be or whatever.
If we're going to eliminate Father's Day, we're going to eliminate the description of a father and a daddy then. It's just going to be called Parent Day. Parent Day.
Parent Day.
How about we just do that? Maybe we just eliminate both and just say celebrate Parent Day. How about that? That's non-discriminatory, right? We can eliminate both genders and just call it Parenting Day.
It's the mommy and the daddy day.
Yeah.
Even though
Happy
some
Parenting Day.
Some mommies want to be daddies and some daddies want to be mommies.
let's just eliminate both of them and just call it Parenting Day. Happy Parenting Day. Right. Straight up. That way we can eliminate genders with it, right?
Yeah, man.
We could do that if that's what we want to do. Feminists. How about that? Let's put that one on the table. Happy Parenting Day. We could pick whatever month. We just call it Happy Parenting Day. That way we're not being
divisive or whatever the word is.
Yeah.
Dividing people.
Yeah, dividing people in a whole by genders.
Right.
Because that's what y'all doing.
Yeah, that shit blew my mind when I seen that shit.
Yeah,
man.
that's
it was
crazy.
Real deal shit.
They said boycotting Father's Day as if Father's Day is the big shit. I don't know a father to this day that'd be like, boy, I'm looking forward to Father's Day this weekend, this month, this year. Nigga, we don't get celebrated like that. We be like, oh, okay, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do.
If you got real people in your life, I believe you do get celebrated. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, I think shit's so fucked up, especially within our community, that fathers don't get celebrated.
I think they don't. I look at my grandfather, and I look at my dad. Like, I celebrate Father's Day for my father hard because my father came in my life. He has raised me to be the man that I am. My mama didn't do that. That man installed in me how my charisma is, how I dress, how I talk, how I address women. If I didn't have that male figure in my life to show me how to address women, I wouldn't know it. Regardless of what my mama said, I seen it hands-on through another man. And I experienced those situations with him and my mom. So I knew the understanding of how to respect your woman, what it takes to be the man of the house, putting food on the table, being able to humble yourself.
Protect and provide.
Protect and provide.
Right.
My mother couldn't show me that. It had to be a male figure in my life to show me that in order for me to learn that. And that was my father. So absolutely, I celebrate that damn day because without him, I wouldn't have the characteristics as a father or as a provider, a husband, boyfriend, or whatever title I have to my significant other. I wouldn't have those essential skill sets to bring to the table if I didn't have that father figure and that male in my life. And that's just what it is.
I got a punk ass baby mama. Straight punk. P-U-N-K. And I was the type, like our kids were with me on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. I still was like, yo, hit your moms up, man.
Now, where'd you get that skill set from? Where'd you get that attitude from, though? Was your dad around?
Nah, my dad wasn't around, but I had a stepdad who was official.
Was he?
Yeah, he was official. Yeah, he was. I mean, he had flaws like every person, but he was in my life. You know what I mean? And he taught me some shit. But I think that just came with me just being mature. Like, even though I can't stand the motherfucker, that's still your mom's. And y'all need to hit her up and go to Walmart and take y'all to Walmart. Y'all get her something for Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Get my girl something for Mother's Day because she's a mother figure in y'all life. You know what I'm saying? But now my point is, I bet you, because now they with her.
Okay.
Bet you I don't get that same courtesy.
You not.
I'll be surprised like a motherfucker if I did. But I bet you I won't get that same courtesy because I believe that within our community, once again, I'm speaking for a lot of black people, the black woman don't respect the man like they should.
They don't. I will say this for me on my behalf. And you know what's crazy when you say that too, bro? You know who go the hardest for you on Father's Day? Your kids and probably your current spouse.
Right.
The baby mama don't do shit, but your current woman in your life, she go hard as fuck for you because she see what you do.
Right.
That's the way it always go, and it's crazy. Like, I'm not gonna lie, me and the mother of my child, I had my daughter in high school, right? Just like you, I wanted to say my BN was a punk ass, but I couldn't even say that because we were both kids. I was 16, she was 17, right? And I had a teen father program I was in. It taught me how to keep a mentoring, and to this day, I think that shout out to y'all other thing y'all have, your teen father. Not teen father, but y'all father,
our black fathers,
father community.
Right.
I think that's dope as hell. I talked about that briefly with you. I need to reach out more out to you about that. That shit is essential and it's needed in the black and all minority communities because we've lost touch with having that male figure in kids' lives because these kids are basing what a man is off of fucking rap videos and what they see on TV because most of our fathers, the black males, are either dead or they're locked up or they're strung out on drugs. So they are very absent and they're missing in the household, in a whole. And not just that, you're absolutely right. With the mother of the child, she installs a lot of foul shit in your kid's life. I'll never forget it. When my daughter got to the age where she could comprehend what shit meant, she was 10. I'll never forget it. She came, we was together, and I had dropped out of college. So I gave my daughter my college student ID.
Okay.
She was like, Daddy, I never knew you went to college. My mama said you didn't graduate from high school. I said, wow. I said, really?
No,
she said, my mama said you didn't graduate from high school. I said, well, here's my student ID, baby. And I didn't get mad at the mothers because we didn't have a
good rapport,
right? So the mother of my child, she didn't know a lot of things about me. She only knew the 16-year-old Darnell. She didn't know the grown man Darnell because we weren't together no more.
Right.
So she was going off of exception. But she had already installed this demeanor of who I was.
A negative agenda.
Right. And it took for my daughter, just like with your kid, once they get to that age, once they can identify, because they'll be more with you hands-on, they can understand what it is. Like, Mama, you said daddy woo. Like, no, daddy work out any your father mentor. And she'll be surprised, like, oh, for real? Really? That's because y'all don't got that good report because she's stuck on.
She don't even know that shit.
Right. She's only stuck on when y'all was together. And that's her being closed-minded.
She think I'm the same as 12 years ago, 13 years ago.
And that's her being closed-minded.
Right.
Because you shouldn't do that because I have friends that got kids and they're not together and women I dealt with that had kids with other dudes, and they say, I never talk bad on their daddy to them. Because he still come around, you take him out. Now, she said, I've had women say that, like, I've never talked down on the father of my child. Like, I'll let my kid decide what relationship they have with their father. I'm not going to install that in them. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what you're doing. You setting them up to look at their daddy in this way that he may not even be. He's being judged before even given a chance. And that's fucked up. And you shouldn't be judged like that. Just because me and your mom together, you don't know what the situation may have been. Me and your mama probably just didn't mix. It could have been whatever.
Yep, so we ain't celebrating Father's Day or Mother's Day.
Straight up. It's gonna be called Happy Parents Day.
Happy Parents Day.
We're gonna pick them up. Probably pick May. We can't do July. Yeah, July we got the 4th. We got Independence Day. We gotta be in May or June. We'll pick it in the middle of the month too. It ain't gonna be no fucking 20. It's gonna be like the 12th. We're gonna pick that motherfucker to be on a week, like a Wednesday. Happy Parenting Day.
Right.
You celebrate both at the same time.
Yep. Whatever parents you got, that's what you celebrate.
Straight up. That's foul as fuck.
I thought it was funny, but you know, no shit surprised me no more about this new culture and you know the way shit is going and things like that. Shit is getting crazier and crazier, and it's hard. And you know, when you're a real one, so much bullshit going on. It's hard to hard to stay down.
It is. It's
hard to stay down.
You shouldn't be judged on ignorance. But that seems to be information.
What was the other topic, man? What was said? The fathers, the Floyd robbery, the motherfucking we in here watching the game in the background.
Devin Booker,
the city is going
look,
up.
D Booker
right
getting
now.
into it with Jokic.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Light skin versus white boy. Okay, D.
The cities. Oh, they are, huh?
Are they? Is he really? Damn, the Suns is look. The Suns is really the truth right now, bro. Like, I gotta give them props, man. Like, damn, these niggas really probably go to the ship if they sweep Denver tonight.
Yeah, we going.
They going to the ship, and I want to see them play my hometown, Milwaukee. They got to play the Mill, baby. I want to see them and Giannis. Shout out to Milwaukee Bucks. They tied it up today, 2-2 type shit.
Yep, it's going down, man. It's going up.
It's crazy.
The city is lit right now. I love it.
But yeah, like you said, we talked about the YouTube situation. We talked about.
I got a question.
What's
Not
that?
necessarily the topic that we had in mind. Black-owned businesses.
Ooh, okay.
Where does the disconnect come from black-owned businesses with black-owned customers? Being that, black customers have some of the most, if not the most, buying power in the country. Why every time a black business come up, the black business it's either bad customer service or they want to overcharge. Then, on the opposite spectrum of that, why do the black customers feel they can negotiate prices with the black-owned business? That's deep, ain't it?
And that's deep as fuck. And you know what? I got a lot to say on that because I worked in retail management, man. Like, I used to be a store manager at Family Dollar.
Oh yeah.
And at the time I was 22. So I was one of
that was crazy.
That was crazy. But check this out. My whole motive, my whole attitude with retail at that time was totally different. Like, the standard was, they always say the customer always right shit. I didn't believe that.
So you were the manager.
I was a manager.
And you didn't believe that the customer was always right.
I felt, you ask me dumb questions, I'm going to give you dumb answers. I'm going to give you an example. I was a store manager at Family Dollar. I would have people come in the store. Family Dollar is a very good example. Family Dollar is for economical shopping for the minority, because that's where they got our stores posted at. The motherfuckers, you ain't no Family Dollar in Scottsdale or Paradise Valley.
Yeah,
So
I haven't seen one out there.
You ain't gonna see one there. They got them in all the economical communities, right? Everything in Family Dollar is $50 or less.
Okay.
Real shit.
Everything,
$50 or less in Family Dollar. Then of course we have the Dollar Tree,
Dollar General,
and then we have Dollar General, right?
Dollar General, the worst out of all the motherfuckers, though.
So this thing used to kill me.
I've never been to a nice Dollar General.
Really?
No matter what city I go in, no matter what
you
state
mean
I'm
it's
in,
nice, like clean in there?
clean, good customer service. The Dollar General we went to in Atlanta, they ain't even had shit on the shelves. They had shit sitting on the boxes.
Hey,
like, yo, if you want it, go grab it. When you bring it to the register, I'll ring it up for you and let you know how much it costs.
That's real nigga shit right there. Like, look, baby, you looking for Queen Helen's cocoa butter? I got a skid over there. Just go and pull one of the motherfuckers out. I got you at the counter.
SKU 1935.
Right, 1935, 268, baby, at $199. So this is the thing that used to kill me. And I, as a salesman, I used to be like, people would come in Family Dollar, right? They'd be like, every time I come in here, these lines is long. You got two shopping carts. You got two shopping carts at the first of the month when you got your check with $70 worth of shit, right? But you talking shit. Everything you got in your shopping cart is shit that you need for your house. And I would say, you know what? You only come in here once a month. But you go to Boston store, you go to Scottsdale and go to Marcus Newman and all them and stand in line with one item for $1,500, $1,200 and don't got shit to say. Why is that?
I know the answer.
I know the answer too.
My answer is because we don't respect each other.
Exactly. Plain and simple.
We don't respect each other.
So with the black.
So I think if you selling something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you selling, you got a clothing store, you selling Nike shit, Nike hats and shit like that. I will, or whatever your side hustle may be, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's $50 for this hat and this shirt right here.
Got Double R in the building.
Double R was happening.
What up, man?
So
good thing, mate.
You charging $50, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty of it myself. Bro, you got it for 50. Hey man, let me give you 40.
Why we always try to get over on it's crazy, like bro.
But because sometimes niggas be overcharging.
Not because of
I'll use my girl for an example.
It's the
what you said the other day? A beauty shop would only charge me for maybe about $40 to do a little straightening and cutting, right? On the hair.
Right.
So then she asked her, okay, well, I can do that for $60. Okay. How much would you charge me to trim it? Well, if you want me to trim it, that's another $20. But that usually comes with the straightening and the standard of the shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why, bro. It's because you're a minority, so the borough system comes into effect with the minority. That's just like going to when the ladies go to
the border.
The border. That's just like when women go get their nails and feet did, right? They always can do a discount because it's the minority building. If you go to an all-white salon and try to you ain't gonna get no discount.
Hell no.
Think about it. You only pull that shit when you go into a minority business because the borough system comes into effect.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just
strictly
whatever they charge for their services.
I mean, it's a fact, man.
It's
you know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
If I'm in the
shit.
mall and I'm at the Nike, store, I can't go tell that boy, hey man, 66 for these. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean? You know you hit me for 50. Come on. But the thing is, we at the swap meet though. I'm at the Mexican swap meet. I see the same fucking pair of Nikes. We talking. You know what I'm saying? And they okay,
Why is that? Is my question.
It's because it's the borough. It's because of the race. It's because of
you want to know? No, hold on.
You're not answering it, fam.
No,
Why do you feel that you can barter system with them?
Because you feel it's more relatable, and that's fucked up.
Yeah,
it's fucked up. It's your way of thinking, and it's fucked up because you are complacent and you are adamant with what the white man says too.
Well, yeah. Well, what you said is you guilty of it too. You know what I'm saying? I say it out there. I used to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, though, I'm a little different. You know what I mean? Nobody has money just to burn, obviously. You feel me?
Right.
But, nowadays, you know what I'm saying? Especially if it is that minority and everything like that, you feel me? I'll go ahead and just, okay, we'll talk. You give me a fair price and everything. I might throw you the extra $5 on it. You know what I'm saying? Because you building your business up, especially for those that are building their business up. You know what I mean? I'll show that love for it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the change. You know,
as far as a new business, you mean?
Yeah.
Like they just trying to get started.
They trying to
give them what they asked for.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like flat out. You know what I mean? I give them what they asked for, and then maybe throw something on top. Especially if they got any kind of good customer service, though. You know what I mean? You an asshole while you try to sell me shit. You ain't selling me nothing.
But you know what? I just thought about it too. To go back, because I've been on both sides of the fences, to revamp that. The borough system does come in to the all white shit when you got
money.
Do
you mean barter or borrow? Barter and borrow is
borrow. Yeah, the borrow.
Hold on, what the hell is the borrow system?
The
barter system.
It's the barter.
The barter, right? I do feel
with a D.
Yeah,
right.
I do feel that it does change in the game when you got money. I'm going to say that for the entertainment situation, right? So when a rapper, athlete, or whatever, they go into a Lamborghini dealership, right? They do pull that shit with them, and they do get them prices.
Yeah.
I've seen ball players. I've worked in baseball. I've seen shit where motherfucker want a Bentley, the Bentley 350, but this is an athlete. And they be like,
that's
hey,
whack. That's whack though. He can afford whatever price you want to fucking give him.
He could, but he does pull that car, and it does go into effect.
Because I'm famous.
Exactly. So
I'm famous.
It does go into effect on both ends. Because I've seen, I'm like, Motherfucker, I seen a dude buy a Bentley Range, right? 290,000, but they knew who he was. He was like, I give you 180 right out the gate.
Eesh.
They're gonna do that. They're not gonna turn away 180,000.
Yeah,
Still a
especially that
commission.
ain't on no finance. Or
Right, you're not financing
money, right?
because most of this shit you buy like
cash
that,
for it.
right?
Paying
Because
cash
you're
for
paying
it.
cash
Right.
for it. So you're not gonna miss out on that commission. So it does go into effect with, I think, in both levels. It's just two different systems when it's played upon. And I had to really think about it. I'm like, damn, I've seen that happen on the rich end too, though. I've seen motherfuckers pull that.
I guess it comes down to the individual person.
Mm-hmm.
You that person that, you know what I'm saying, gonna go for that good price, or you that person that, you know what I'm saying, is just gonna go ahead and motherfucking, hey, fuck it, this is what it costs, I'm gonna go ahead and pay it, you know. But I mean, to be honest, it all depends if you got the leeway to do it. Ain't nobody pulling up to McDonald's like, man, dude, that fucking chicken nuggets a little pricey, man. You know what I'm saying? You come down on that.
Right.
What the fuck you mean I gotta pay for barbecue sauce,
They
dude?
try to borrow some system on the dollar.
Hey, come on, nigga, you said
Can I get that for 50 cents?
Man,
I don't really think it's worth
bro,
it.
you really gonna make me charge me 50 cents for the extra barbecue sauce? This motherfucker really-
You smoke? You're like, all right, let me get them extra.
Right. But you do see that though, bro. It's crazy that you see it so much. But everything is up for negotiations. That's part of the business system.
It's true though.
That's part of business, flat out. At the end of the day, it's just like if you
what
buy.
are we talking about? What was the original question?
Original question was minority-owned, black-owned businesses. Why do they charge so much? Why do us as minorities
Talk them down.
try to talk them down?
Yeah. And then you as the seller, that's when you and so you as the seller, that's when you gotta validate why you charging this. Prime example.
So with a studio, okay,
Studio.
go to Salt Mine.
Right.
What they charge you?
Mhm.
Exactly.
Motherfucking Salt Mine Studios, $80-$100 an hour,
Right.
right?
Worry
How's
about
the quality
that
of the
all the
service?
time, yeah.
How's the quality service?
The service is decent,
But I'm saying that's when you
But
start
you're-
breaking it down.
right.
You charge
The service
what
is
you charge.
decent. But nigga come to our studio,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, we're charging $45 an hour, bro. Shit, man. Well, what can I get it for 30, 35, man?
Right.
Like, nigga, you go to Salt Mine, you gonna pay 80, motherfucker.
Exactly. You gotta let them know. But that's you as the now this is where it goes to your
That's
defense.
what he said.
You as the
Just throw it in
seller,
the head.
you have to know your competition. Because if you don't know your competition, that's why they're testing it, because you don't know your competition. So you need to be up on what your shit is worth, and this is why you're charging that, and this is why it's gonna be this. Because if you don't know what your competitor is charging, that's why they're running at. You be like, oh, okay, well, just like family, I think it's Walmart that says that if you can find something cheaper,
Yeah,
we'll
they'll
pay
match
that
you.
price, we'll match you, right? So you have to know your competition. You don't know what your competition is, you're always gonna get financially fucked, so to speak. So you need
Right, at
to
least
know your
test it.
competition. Or
They're gonna test you.
You have to know your competition.
I mean, that'd be with everything
That's
in the
anything.
streets.
With
You gotta know
the
your
dope game, nigga want to buy a sack. Okay, I'm probably $45 an eighth.
make it fat.
Bro,
I
got you, bro.
Let me get that done.
Yeah, I
Let me
got
get that
you, bro,
done. Let me
but,
get that
you
done
know,
loud.
just hook me up, bro. Hook
Man,
me up.
you got a lot of seeds in your loud.
All right, don't be like that.
You go to
Nigga,
PD over there on
dispensary.
Broadway.
At the dispensary, I can get it for 40. Nigga will take your motherfucking ass to the dispensary
Yeah.
and wait in line.
Right. And then they think about it. Well, you know, man, PD over there
Then go
charged
home
me.
and get mad at what you buy.
Right.
Right.
And PD over there charged me
Because you
50.
was cheap
Yeah,
over
but
there
the
too.
PD over there give you a whole bunch of fucking seeds in your shit, right? You gotta know your competition. That's you as the business, as you as the seller, you gotta know your competition. And then when you break them facts down, they go, oh yeah, you're right. Because they may not have even noticed that.
Well, no, because it's the same thing you said with the studio. You know, go to Salt Mine, do this shit, would cost you 80. Next thing you know, a click in their head. Damn, that's true. All right, yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, motherfucker, you had the money while you haggling. Shit.
Are you still trying to get over it? It says just paying it is what it is, but that's part of business. That's what.
But on the opposite spectrum of that, though, there is minority-owned businesses that just be charging out the ass too much, period.
It's true.
I believe, yeah.
And that may be the reason why they get talked down.
I
Like,
mean-
you know, we're a frugal people. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, because I got called cheap the other day. I was like, you could have said
I get
frugal.
called cheap all the time. This shit is hard to me.
You're like, nah, you ain't frugal. You cheap. I'm like, damn, I'm cheap.
Like, because I ain't want to come in here and throw a bag on some unnecessary shit.
That makes you cheap, bro.
Yeah, that's called being stupid. I'm not going to come in
yeah, I'm not being, yeah, I'm not
blow a
gonna
bag
be stupid.
for nothing.
Yeah, and first off, you know what I'm saying? I like to spend my money
Wisely.
Yeah. Can I be a smart consumer?
You're supposed to be.
Like, ain't that, what
Shit.
should have been taught? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I look at them people that be doing them coupons, the group, what they call couponers or whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Man,
whole show on it.
Man, that's some shit where honestly,
that's kind of cheap though.
Man, I ain't gonna call that cheap. That's some smart. That's
kind of cheap though. We ain't got no mixer.
Yeah, you, bro.
You ever made it?
You ever made it?
Hey, no, all the bartenders and shit that love this yerba mate thing, dude. Hey, they want to get sponsored just to make drinks on that.
It's right there in the cooler. Hit me with it.
Yeah. That's cheap though. Couponing is just some cheapskate shit.
That's some cheap shit, but that's the smartest shit in the world. They winning with that shit though. It take patience.
I don't got the patience for that.
See, it take patience.
I don't. You ever been in behind one?
Hell no.
I've been behind one.
You been behind one?
Yeah, and I mean, she was kind of doing her fucking thing, but dude, that receipt just kept coming and I caught her at the end piece of it.
Okay.
Thank goodness, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it still took fucking forever. Like, dude, I'm sitting there for 15 minutes. I got like a bottle in my hand.
But what she spend?
$dollars. She had the dollars and then pulled out a change purse. You know what I'm saying?
That's
she had like 2 carts and shit, dude. Like,
damn, that's gangster.
But dude, like she was going through everything, dude. I mean, could you imagine being a cashier?
Yeah. I've seen someone say,
"Here comes Bridget again." Like,
right. Gotta call the
hey, I'm gonna take my break. Like, fuck that, dude. I just ain't trying to scan all this.
I ain't never been behind one.
I've never been behind one.
I've seen the shows.
I ain't gonna lie. I would probably want to experience that to see how that is. And
it wasn't like the show because I seen my girl watch a couple episodes of that show, and dude, man, they be fucking like they got carts, multiples and shit. This girl just had 2 carts. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So, and it was at the end piece. Carts were already full on that end. Now she doing the couponing part. And maybe just pulling it out, man.
Damn, that's something.
And what sucks though, yeah, it does be around this time. What sucks though, ultimately about it, dude, is motherfucking that if the couponer, obviously she didn't know what she was doing, so they're like, oh yeah, and she got to search and look for this particular one and try this one. Oh no, this didn't work. All right, we'll try this one. You know what I'm saying? They take them coupons, put it back in their purse, use it again.
That's gangster though.
Because a lot of the systems don't even hit it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like they can use it again, but sometimes it don't work.
That's gangster though.
Yeah, I mean, I always look for anybody to find a way to fuck the system. Let's be honest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they all best believe bending us over and fucking us.
Right.
So all I'm saying is, go in and get it, girl. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you. Just don't be standing in fucking front of me no more.
Motherfucker, I'm already here with a gallon of water.
My beer getting warm and shit.
I just got this 12-pack of Modelo's. I'm just trying to get in and out.
I'm losing my buzz here and everything.
Like, oh my God.
Ain't even nothing on the gram to watch. Like, damn, man, this bullshit.
Hey, so with that being said, this is an off. Do you think? First of all, let's do a quick shout out to our sponsors.
Sponsors, Yerba Mate, organic energy drink. Trust me, man. Like I said before, this is in the streets now. It's where it's at. You know what I mean? If you want to fuck with any energy drink, fuck all them Red Bulls, all them Monsters, all that sugar, fuck your liver up. Get something organic, you know what I mean, up in you, you know what I mean? Something that's pure, that actually do the trick. Like, shit, man, I'm about to put it in my drink right now, dude. Let's give a shout out to Gamers Revolution Network, dude. What? You know what I'm saying, dude? Right here in the background. That's gamersrevolution.gg. You can just go there. You know what I mean? We got tournaments every single week popping off, cash tournaments, free to enter, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hit us up. Hell no, man. These motherfuckers is good. They're whooping my ass in there. I'm an extra just to get my ass whooped sometimes.
Shout out also to Walking Nachos. We got Walking Nacho every.
Nacho Express.
Oh, Nacho Express. Let me rephrase that.
What the fuck you talking about?
Walking nachos.
Walker nachos.
I'm thinking back in Milwaukee.
Oh.
Walking nachos.
You
Dorito,
get the bag.
ground beef and cheese. Nacho Express.
Nacho Express got 10 levels up on that one. You know what I'm saying?
Every Saturday and Sunday, noon to 3 p.m.
That's what's up.
Be there or be square. For real, for real. You're missing out if you ain't.
So what was you going off subject with? This ain't that bad, man.
This shit fire. Listen.
There was a lot of fucking vodka Crondo for
I did too.
I just
shout out to Yogo Man again. I did enlightenment in my in this Sky vodka. This shit fire.
I know this order exuberance. Yeah. Got that nice little flavor.
It's that grown and sexy. I still I feel like I'm in Scottsdale, North Scottsdale, Old Town Scottsdale shit. I'm partying with these privileged ass white people.
Why it gotta be that?
That's that white people. That shit. You know, it ain't that new shit that.
Yeah,
that
for
shit.
real.
But but to go off subject, let's go with names.
Oh, I got another topic.
What's that?
What's that?
Hold on.
What's your topic?
The verses.
Sweaty.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's hot as fuck, nigga. 118 out this bitch.
And they ain't quitting either.
118.
Man, for all my fellow people out here in AZ, dude, that's watching, man.
Motherfucking the
Keep your
versus
head
battle.
cool.
The versus battle.
Which verse about?
Eve versus Trina now.
Oh my god.
Trina.
Right.
Yes.
Why are they even doing that? That's not a good battle. They got two different kind of styles of music. Who's picking these battles and why would they pick that?
For real talk, man. I mean, we're just gonna say it right now. Ain't neither of them an item. You know what I mean? So if they doing something, dude, they both doing it just for get their name back out there, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, that's
And the styles is different, man. Man, what new Trina popping? You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing.
I've been watching this shit, right? So check this out.
Oh, you watch it?
No, I haven't. Eve, for those that don't know,
She only had a few hits in my
she
opinion.
had a few hits.
That's what I was wondering. What do you come
Not 20 songs. I don't think that she had 20 songs worth of bangers.
No, she ain't had no back. She ain't had.
That's just my opinion.
She ain't had 10 bangers. She down to 5. Okay, she got one hand. And to my understanding, if I'm correct, Trina,
she don't even got banged. I mean, I don't know. Maybe to females. I'm
females,
assuming it's for the females. You know, I watch just to see what they wear. So, you know what I mean?
Right.
right,
You know, something like
If
that.
they
But
want to do a female artist, they should have did some shit like Missy Elliott
That
versus
anybody, dude.
Missy Elliott
she can
versus
battle a
You
dude.
battle,
Nicki-
dude, yeah.
Missy Elliott versus Nicki Minaj. I'm only saying those two because
The two different styles.
Time frame.
no,
They got-
but
time
they're only two that has more
Bangers
number
like
one
that.
chart bangers in the female perspective. Or we could go with
Even Megan versus what's that other girl, Cardi? Yeah, Megan versus Cardi. We'll do
some
it,
shit
you know
like
what I mean?
that.
Like,
Or
yeah.
we could do Queen Latifah in there with Missy.
Queen Latifah don't got bangers like
Well,
that.
the thing with the verses is, from what I've seen, they're not really doing current new artists. It's more so for the older artists, for the older crowd. You know what I mean? Which is
Motherfuckers don't
why,
want to get their feelings hurt.
See,
right?
it's
You know what I
kinda
mean?
hard,
So it's kind of
cause-
old. So if that's the case, that's why I would say Missy.
I would go
But who
Missy.
does Missy go against as far as
Maybe the
female?
Brat?
Hell no.
Oh, the Brat ain't got all the bangers.
Missy would
Rich
have to
the
go
Brat.
against a guy, in my opinion. Missy would have to go against.
First of
a
all,
guy.
let's pick that. What female artist could we put Missy Elliott against at that time frame?
I honestly don't think no one.
No, because she was.
Maybe who she had to go? Janet Jackson or something?
It's not a female rapper,
But it's not a rapper.
Yeah.
But
that had
she sings. Missy sings.
What about Fox? What's her
No.
name?
Missy Elliott and Lil' Kim.
Little Kim.
Because they both had bangers.
Lil' Kim
Lil'
got
Kim's
limited bangers.
Limited,
You
yeah.
think so?
In my opinion,
She would have to
limited
put
bangers.
a lot of ones.
Oh,
She was
feature on.
feature.
So let's go.
But she
more-
would get it with
Biggie
some
songs
features.
or something.
So,
Yeah,
so,
she
then,
did it on
so then we
features.
would have to go more with Foxy Brown versus Lil'
Foxy
Kim.
Brown might. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Lil' Kim and Foxy
like,
Brown there, right? So Missy Elliott was in the whole category by herself there. She really was, because she's the number one top selling.
I'm trying to think.
She's the only number
Yes,
one top selling.
what
She's the
about
only female
Eve?
artist to
Eve
ever
has
go platinum with
flavors,
every album.
Eve got What y'all
But not-
niggas want?
Yeah, but not really like
Like
that.
I mean, what?
Trina only got,
And a couple other bangers.
Trina
Trina
only
got
you know, man,
with Trick Daddy and Ass
I
So
love that
Fat.
song though.
I do love that song too.
we could have did Trina versus what's the other one that had My Neck, My Back?
Hell no, bro.
Hell yeah, they both.
That bitch was a one-hit wonder.
They were.
After she do the first round, it's over.
They both was damn near in the first round.
Trina got a couple hits. She got a few hits that I would say hits.
What's
Pull
the chat
over the
say?
Ass So Fat, man, nigga. And other than that, I don't know because I never really listened to her like that.
I listen.
So I wouldn't really
No,
know.
because it could have been.
I listen to more Eve than Trina, and I still don't think Eve has enough. No disrespect to Eve, but I still don't think Eve has enough bangers.
Eve don't
to, like,
got
actually
no bangers.
play.
She only got. She ain't got no bangers like that.
She got the domestic violence song. What was remember that shit?
Yeah, no, she got that one with
Love is blind.
was
and
that Gwen
Gwen
Stefani
Stefani
too? You know what I'm saying?
Which
Huh?
Which
She
one?
got that one with Gwen Stefani. You know what I'm saying?
That was a banger.
That was a hit.
That was a banger. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
She only got a handful. That's
It's
one
true,
hand.
though. It is
It's
only a
literally
hand.
only one hand. So that was.
You just weren't in the game like that.
And
like
Trina,
that.
you can't even think of.
I mean,
Trina
she
like
do.
that.
Missy Elliott even on that J. Cole hook, dude. You know what I'm saying? That nobody's perfect, and that
That's my favorite.
she killed the game on that one. She made the song.
But Missy Elliott is the only female artist to go platinum with every album. That's stats. That's facts.
She get it with this new one.
Yeah.
We remember we did something on that new one that she just dropped like what a year ago or something like that.
Don't remember that.
She's
Yeah,
the only
we-
female
yeah,
artist
she
to
just
go
dropped that
platinum.
I think Missy would have to go against a dude.
She
I don't think
Yeah,
there's
her.
I don't think there's a female rapper per se
That's-
that has ever reached her plateaus. You know what I'm saying?
outside of Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj could go against her,
Her
but
and
it's
Nicki,
not the
but
era.
it's
It's
the era.
different eras.
Yeah, two different eras.
That's what I'm saying. They're the only ones, female artist wise, that has that statue. So yeah, I shouldn't even brought Missy into that.
Yeah, but Missy in her own category. Shout
Yeah,
out to Missy
Missy
Elliott.
in her own category.
She-
Nicki
she
Minaj in
one
her
man
own
right there.
category. Everybody else is up and hungry.
But I think
up
this
and
might
coming.
be the weakest versus battle, which is why I brought it up.
I wouldn't even call it a battle. They just gonna
I think
get together
that
and play
may be
some
the
of their
first-
They just
songs.
want to play the song.
Oh, I like your hair.
Hey, let me see if
I like your
anybody.
nails.
Let me see if anybody remember me, girl.
All the rest of them been good,
That's
or
like
decent,
that's like Ashanti and
but not this one. I'm not. I might watch it just to see, how it goes down, but I'm not like excited about it. I honestly think like it's kind of, man, like why y'all doing this, man?
I know
Choose
Eve-
somebody else.
I will say I don't think Eve doing it to get back on the limelight because Eve, if I'm correct,
Not
Eve
even
is,
dropping music.
Eve is married to a billionaire. Y'all
Right.
do know that.
I do know that.
She ain't. Yeah, she's married to a billionaire. She ain't doing it for no
She
money.
married to some white dude, rich as fuck.
Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Just trying
Yeah.
to get your name back
Now,
out there. then, or
Trina
whatever shit.
is still pumping her music type
You
shit.
gotta think.
She's still doing shows.
You gotta
and shit.
think. Fame and fortune are two different things. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like fame is totally different. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Mhm.
Fortune totally different. She might have a fortune, but she losing the fame, so she want to get her name back out there and everything. You know what I'm
And
saying?
Trina may need the fortune.
Trina might need the fortune.
Trina
Really.
need the bag.
She might need some more
Trina need the
downloads
bag.
on SoundCloud right now. You
Trina
know what I'm
needs the
saying?
bag. I watch her on Love and Hip Hop.
Bag.
She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Is she?
Yeah, that's when you know you.
That's when you know you fucked up.
She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Her and Trick Daddy. She has a gay cousin. He's on there. She does. She has her first. I forgot his name. He's an upcoming artist. That's when you know you kind of. I don't know. Kind of feel like you're trying to get your name back when you're on Love and Hip Hop. You fucking with Mona, because she's on Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is like the third or fourth
I
season.
can't watch that shit. I don't see how you watch
I can't
that
watch
shit.
it.
I haven't watched it.
You know
I
it's
don't know
all,
if
you know
it's
it's all
still
fake.
going. I
You
watched
know
the
it's all
first two seasons.
scripted.
Hell yeah.
They fake fight.
I watched the
Every
first.
episode.
I watched the
Hold
first
on,
three
hold on.
seasons.
I tell my boy the same thing, dude, about like wrestling and shit. Like I used to watch wrestling when I was a kid. You feel me? And if I go Hulk Hogan and I give you all my strength through the TV, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. You feel me, dude? But now knowing that it is just a soap opera, you feel me? I just can't watch the shit the same. You feel me? And all of that fucking bullshit, it's just bullshit. Dude.
All they do is fight, and then they don't let each other really fight, so they just throw drinks at each other.
No gossip.
What time the bitches be
For
fighting
real.
and shit?
It's-
They just
it's-
bitch. The splash
like-
the bitch champagne in her
It's
face
like,
and shit.
I don't know, for us,
For real, though.
wrestling,
That's how they shit.
wrestling,
Hold me back, motherfucker. Hold me back.
wrestling now is like how women look at soap operas, right?
Yeah.
I remember as a kid, I used to watch soap operas with my mom. I used to watch General Hospital.
Okay.
I remember two characters, Gordon and Scorpio. I was 6 years old. Bro.
I can't remember the names, but I will say this: I have watched soap operas
Soap
with my
operas
mom, knowing the fact that you know what I'm saying. As soon as it ended,
Right.
I got to go ahead and watch cartoons, but
Right,
not until the
right.
shows were over.
Right.
So I was stuck there, sitting there,
Watching soap opera.
until it was done. Yeah.
And now that I got older, no bullshit, no capping.
You like it?
If I could audition right now to be on a soap opera, I'll do that shit. I don't give a fuck what my character is.
Bases, dude.
They got fan base because now that I've been in the entertainment,
I think I had a good look for you. Being that the fact that you were in a comedy game,
bro.
I thought about getting into the acting game. I told my girl she's gonna be my manager.
Mhm.
They gonna call me Crondo Slice.
You
Bullshit.
I like,
know my Chihuahua's name, right?
Yeah, Kimbo.
Kimbo Slice.
I like the Crowdo Slice. I like that.
That's one of my alter egos.
That's
but
catchy.
Yeah, but
I
get into acting and shit like that. But with the love and hip hop shit, I think that should be scripted.
It is.
I think
it's all scripted.
Because me and you got beef, right?
Yeah, it's all.
So let me invite you
right.
and the other nigga, the other homie,
Right.
to my event on purpose, so you guys can come and let me try to be the mediator, so y'all can try to squash y'all beef.
You know what I said? That's his.
And then you gonna be like, hell no, nigga. What's up? What's
I've
up?
seen motherfuckers. Okay, this is when I found out it was scripted, right? The first year it came out, they started with Love and Hip Hop New York. I was incarcerated at the time.
Oh, I remember that.
They
Yeah,
did with New York. And Jim Jones and Chrissy was on the first episode, the
Okay.
first season.
I remember that.
Jim Jones and Chrissy, they canceled out right off the gate. Yeah, you see, this shit's so funny because these motherfuckers be having beef with people that they fuck with on a regular. When the show
In your
starts, in your circle, when the show starts, they have to have an agenda in order for it to roll. So Jim and Chrissy, yeah, so Jim and Chrissy was like, I ain't with that goofy ass shit. We done. I'm not finna, like, we beefing with motherfuckers that we talk to on a regular basis on some gossip shit. Like, we got to have a storyline in order to stay on here. So they got off the first season type shit.
I got on my baby mama about letting my daughter watch that shit with her.
That shit dumb.
I just felt like it was
it's so
dumb,
stupid.
ratchet,
it's dumb,
uninspiring.
Bro. It is.
And that's not nothing that you want to be showing to my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
That this is how a black woman's supposed to be acting, or just a woman in general.
And it makes us as black people in minorities look stupid. That's just like when we watch. There was another reality show I used to watch. Basketball Wives. I used to watch Basketball Wives. I used to watch Basketball Wives. I used to watch Love and Hip Hop. I used to watch Basketball Wives. Is funny to me. That got to be the funniest because you got all these wives of NBA players.
Mm.
These ain't none of these motherfuckers had a job. All they did was book trips to extravagant places, and then they fight each other.
On the niggas done.
On the niggas' money, right? Like Shaquille O'Neal, ex-wife now, Shawnee O'Neal.
Oh, for real?
Shawnee is the executive.
Yeah, that's just, she made the show.
Shawnee O'Neal is the executive producer.
Right. His ex-wife.
Shawnee O'Neal getting that bag. And all it be is a whole bunch of NBA wives or athletes. I ain't gonna even say NBA wives, some of football players, girlfriends, ex-girlfriends.
But it be players that Ocho Cinco wife or whatever, but it be players that's like, yo, this nigga was on the bench.
Right.
We never even heard of who the fuck is cuz. Like, we don't know who the fuck dude is. Okay, who is he? You gotta Google him. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, that was him.
Listen.
Real House one always throwing up bricks.
Because I'm a reality star TV show watching ass nigga. I used to watch Real Housewives of Atlanta. It was a white girl.
I like that show though.
So you were a kid
only because I liked it. What's the one with the accent, man? She was, fuck. I don't remember her name. Not that duck face looking bitch.
So the white girl Kim that used to be on there.
I forgot, man.
So the white girl Kim that was
it like a little mixed breed with like some Asian?
No, this one she was not Candy. Babe, What's the Real Housewives one? The one with the country accent?
Yeah,
Farrah.
Oh, Farrah. She was the attorney.
Rich. She made more money than her nigga.
But check it out. The white girl Kim was on there. She used to be fucking with a tight end that was with the Atlanta Falcons.
I know what you're talking about.
Then they got divorced. And then she had, when the seasons kept going, she had a nigga she was fucking with. I ain't gonna say nigga, let me rephrase that. She was fucking with somebody that had money, but they kept themselves discreet. I don't know who it is to this day, but they had that bag. They was cashing her out, whoever it was, right? Candy was my baby.
Oh no.
Portia had that money because she was an attorney. She had that money long.
Did you watch the verses with you see Candy on there with Escape and SWV?
No, I didn't know they had an Escape versus SWV.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that either.
My God, that shit was lit.
Was it?
Bro, I was good, man.
That's
Me
a
and
good
my girls
verse.
on
That's
the
a
couch.
good. That's
I'm
a good
drinking
verse.
Tito's and shit. I get so
SWV versus that versus that's a good
intro. Hey,
Well,
and then Escape do they shit.
yeah,
It was lit.
Escape
It was
and
one of
Total.
the-
That's a dope ass verse right there.
No, not Total. Escape and SWV.
Oh,
what happened when SWU played that one motherfucking Salt and Pepper? Shit lit. Did they play that?
Which one was Salt and Pepper?
You don't know? Fuck, which one did they have? One shoot. What was the one that was Salt?
I'm talking about In Vogue.
Oh, it was with Invo.
Yeah,
that
that's
too.
Invo.
Yeah, all right. You know what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah,
I always did like that song.
What a
though.
Man.
Like,
Yeah, that's not-
I always
that's
wanted a
Invo.
girl to, you know what I
I'm
mean?
talking about the
Sing it to me
SWV.
like that.
Yeah, SWV.
SWV
versus
Going against Total.
Escape.
That must have been good.
Gotta
I gotta
watch
watch that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch
Yeah, you
that.
gotta watch
That's fire. That sounds
That
like
they was performing this. It was like, yeah, take you back.
Like,
the
oh,
90s.
Lord.
Yeah, take you back type shit.
That's
Like,
all, yeah, we
they
should
play
see
this
some
at
of
the
that,
dance.
Yeah. I'm in the living room.
Yeah.
I'm in the living room with
We
a
do
dress
need
shirt
to-
on.
that sound
With
like
a
a
blazer
real
on, like, babe, let's
Man, we need more real battles and shit, especially even with females and stuff like that, or even R&B artists. You know what I'm saying? Get a Jodeci versus KC and JoJo, or Boys to Man versus whoever the fuck. Think
Boys
got
and
it.
Man versus Casey and JoJo.
That shit. You'd have to come correct.
Can't nobody fuck with Boys to
Yeah,
Men,
you have to
bro,
come
in my
correct with
opinion.
Boys and Men.
Can't nobody,
Yeah.
in my opinion,
They got
you can fuck with
bangers.
Boys to Men, bro.
They got bangers.
Who?
Old school.
Drew Hill?
Hell, no, Drew Hill had
Next?
like
Oh, hold on. I heard
New Edition?
Jodeci.
Jodeci?
Versus Boys and
New
Men.
Edition might.
That's a duo.
Yeah.
Oh, no, Joe. I'm thinking of KC and
You
Jodeci.
just think about
Yeah.
Casey.
Oh, okay.
Jodeci
Jodeci with
Jodeci
Devontae and the other
versus
nigga
the
that didn't
whole
do nothing.
clique. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Jodeci versus
Jodeci
Boys
got
to
bangers.
Men.
Now, that would be a good
That
one.
That's a good banger.
But still, I think Boys and Men knock them
Boys,
out.
yeah, they would. Facts.
Yeah.
Knock 'em out the park.
Facts.
I know. I don't know.
Now, Jodeci got the good baby making music
Yeah.
and shit. You know, they got ballads and shit like that.
I think that would be a good
No, we don't play
Boys
both.
to Men got songs motherfuckers still
Cry.
relevant
does
listen
too.
to this day.
Yeah.
Jodeci does.
Who sold more records?
Boys and
Boys
Men.
to Men.
I'm gonna say it like this: when that boy from Boys and Men, I forgot his
That's 'cause they got
name,
that
dude. When the
Christmas
deep
shit.
voice start
That
coming in
Christmas
talking,
shit, that holiday shit.
he come in,
Let it
baby,
snow.
baby.
Let us know.
It's been a long time, man.
Let us know for the over that market, bro.
Once they
Drop
break
it,
it
yo.
down,
Yeah,
I'm here for you.
he panty dropping them all
I'll
day.
never do it again. I'm sorry.
Let us
So,
know.
please just stay. And they come back in and
But
sing.
let us know.
Oh, you be like,
Yeah.
God damn, these niggas killing it.
Let us know. Put you in a different category. Like Mariah Carey was always known as the #1 selling because of that holiday shit. Because he got that holiday shit.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know, man. You put my
End of the
Carey
road.
versus another one.
End of the road, Boys to Men, when that nigga, look like, I just seen him yesterday.
Yeah,
And now he's gone.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't
The
gonna
talking
lie.
dog get me
Listen,
every time.
Hey,
to
dude.
you know how many motherfuckers? You know how many
We'll meet up
motherfuckers? Hey,
again soon one day.
you know how many
Right.
motherfucking funerals out here end of the road at? End of the road was
They
playing
make you cry every
week.
time.
It cry
For
every
real.
time. And
You be like, oh.
every motherfucking repass I went to when they played
It's
End of the Road.
Dusty
you, baby. Be like, oh, fuck, bro.
Yeah, dude. Nah.
You get the
But you
blink
gotta
a
think
bunch
that
of time.
Boys and Men got like that old school shit too from back in the days. You know what I'm saying? That Boys and Men, BBC, like they can throw out fucking hits.
They were the two. There was a 2000 version of New Edition type shit. They was the niggas, man, for a long time.
I think they fallen off with the whole versus brand. No, I think.
Oh, hold on.
Another good one was
Jagged Edge versus 112. That was a good one.
I didn't watch that.
What was it called?
Jagged Edge and 112.
That sounds kind of good. That
was
sounds
good.
good.
Yeah, that was dope. Because they both was. I think that was like the perfect verses because they both had
same
about
time frame though. As far as their career.
Yeah, Jagged Edge and 112 was a perfect verse.
Earth, Wind, and Fire and Isley Brothers was lit.
Yeah.
Slapping Chappie and shit.
Yep. But we're gonna wrap it up, man. We had an hour and 5 minutes. Y'all got anything I want to plug before?
Anything
I want to plug before we get off the air?
We'll plug our sponsors real quick again. You know, they your mates, man. GamersRevolution.gg. Go check it out. You know what I mean? Find out for yourself. Nacho Express here on the weekends, noon to 3. Go in and follow, you know what I mean? Me over there on the gram. That's _R_PHX. Also, you can go in and go add Arizona Street Reviews. That's the new reviews. If you coming out to Phoenix or you out here and you just feel like you've been everywhere, done everything, man, you need to check out, this gram. You know what I'm saying? Be posting all the time. All the hot spots, vibe checks, best cocktails, best food out there. It be lit.
They be giving you free food?
Yeah, dog. I do be getting free food.
You do? For real?
Yeah. I got a Jamaican girl that's coming out, Caribbean. She cooks Caribbean food. She gonna come in and lay us out, dude, probably next week and stuff, dude.
She gonna cook for us?
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna get a nice little spread and everything, dude. Like we're all gonna try it out, stuff like that. So we tuned for that one too as well. Yeah, man, we're gonna do a little mixture with the pot roast and Arizona Street vibe, you know what I mean? But man, they be calling me, man. They be hitting me up like, hey, dude, we want you to check it out. And I be fucking humbled like a motherfucker, dude. You know what I'm saying? All my followers is real. I ain't paid for shit. And it's still low, but real talk, everybody that do follow,
they engage.
They hit me up and they engage. They're like, hey, I'm gonna try this new place, dude. What's this? You know what I mean? They ask and stuff. You feel me? So I'm like, yeah, dude, no, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. And then I get the feedback. I love the feedback. Like, yeah, man, we tried that out. That was the shit. Woo. Yeah, but that's what's up though, man. Potroast Podcast, man.
Something you want to plug, Bodie?
Oh man, I just want to say shout out to Potroast Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all follow. Also, make sure y'all follow Central Studios as well, man. Central Station Studios. It's up and running everything, man. You need to get in the booth, speak that truth. Y'all know where the fuck to go. Come on out here. Also follow me, D Bowden TV on YouTube or D Bowden 2018 on IG. You heard? And Potroast Podcast. I'm with the real. This is what it feels.
There you go. It's Chrondomatic on IG. Chrondo on Twitter. I don't like niggas on my Facebook, so I ain't giving that out. Other than that, man.
Big sexual chocolate and shit, dude, on Tinder.
Sexual chocolate.
Maryville Thunderstroke.
Oh, hell no.
Chrondomatic. Yeah, Chrondomatic on the gram, man. And y'all be sure to like, share, subscribe to the channel, man, and share this shit on social media, man. And y'all got topics that y'all want us to go over or ideas, anything like that, man. Make shit more interesting and fun. We are for it. You just let us know, man. And other than that, man, we out.
All right.
Great.